Welcome back to Snackcast, folks.
Well, that was soft and supple.
Settle.
Welcome back.
Settle down. So, ironically, today we're going to talk about hormones.
The big T.
Sounds like Kevin's might be a little out of whack. Can you spell supple?
Not really.
So, no, welcome back. We're in like chapter whatever of Lies My Doctor Told Me by Dr. Ken Berry.
Chapter whatever. That seems official.
Yeah. Well, so where we started and called chapter one was not chapter one.
Right. I got it.
And it's even worse
You're more
if you
talking
did the
about
audiobook.
topic one. Right.
So anyways, today is the big lie. Does giving men testosterone cause prostate cancer?
Yes.
Yes, you're in the majority.
I'm joking. I read the book.
I know. So yeah, it's a medical myth out there. You know, call it a lie, a medical myth, whatever. But that administering testosterone to men can lead to prostate cancer. And Dr. Berry says no dice.
Why does he say that, Scott?
Well, let's wait to get to why.
Okay.
And talk about what does happen to men.
Okay.
Right?
And why is testosterone so important?
Right. So as men age, I think it peaks for us in our late teens, early 20s.
The high school years, right?
Right.
High school, early college.
And as we age, our production of it naturally, gradually goes down.
And that makes a ton of sense, right? Like you're no longer fighting for your, maybe you're a little more advanced, you're a little more, like in the younger years, you're fighting, if back in the old caveman days, you're fighting for dominance type of thing.
Sure, and I might go a step further and talk about, like at my age, 49 years of suppressing the body with a crappy Western diet.
Oh, there you go.
You know, so there are some things we can do, but how did we come across prostate cancer and testosterone, right? It was in the 1940s. Charles B. Higgins was actually studying dogs and I guess prostate cancer within dogs or enlarged prostates. And he noticed that dogs he castrated, their prostates then shrunk. And he took this opinion or tested one human. I don't want to know what he did to mimic a possible castration, but he tested one guy who actually was already on other hormones and then wrote this opinion piece that testosterone causes prostate cancer.
And the rest is history, right?
The rest is history. There's been
one
very
study.
little research since.
Not even a study.
Not even a study.
An opinion.
Right. So they did the one human test, and some of the information that Dr. Berry points out, he's like, apparently in California and Europe, they've been giving testosterone to men for a long time. And they have no statistical change in prostate cancer rates, right? Compared to places where they're not giving it freely for whatever reason. He also points to high school boys. We were talking about them, right? If testosterone causes prostate cancer,
you'd see a lot higher incidence in young men.
How come all the guys with the best testosterone levels
don't have cancer,
are never diagnosed with prostate cancer?
I think you might be onto something with the Western diet.
Right. And I don't recall if he said that or if I just connected those dots, but
there's some other reason and that older men are getting prostate cancer, and it's not
right.
Testosterone.
Right. So the good news, I think, is this is not one of those that doctors have like clung to and will call you crazy if you disagree. I think the tide is kind of turning. They're starting to come around to the idea that maybe this isn't so bad. And I think in large part actually pointing back to food. So it goes down in men as we age, but also if you look at decades, across society, it is trending down.
Okay.
Now, I might point to other things, right? Again, the diet, more specifically, possibly soy oil, my uneducated 2 cents, but I know that there's a lot of estrogen in soy. I know my wife likes to eat edamame, and I won't eat it anymore.
And I can't even say that.
Soybeans.
Right.
It's soybeans that I think they're steamed and salted.
Right. You used to eat those a lot. I remember.
They actually
maybe not a lot, but
they come under the guise of healthy for you, right? It grew out of the ground.
And once again, I think we're, connecting back to a snack cast that we did a little while ago on oils and cancer with oils and
right, specifically soy oil, possibly at least some data showing it might be the worst.
So, it's testosterone isn't, I don't know if we're going to get to it in later chapters because I forget the order, but testosterone isn't just a men thing, right?
No, it's not. It's actually going to be tomorrow's snack cast.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that one's going to, I actually have a lot of information that's not necessarily in the book because my wife has taken a deep dive down that portion of it.
Starting to get a little upset, I hear.
I think he scratches the surface.
I gotcha.
And I think there's a lot more to it. But anyways, I guess testosterone doesn't cause prostate cancer in men. And there's starting to become a consensus on that, and it's slowly changing.
Yeah, it must not be a lot of money in it somewhere for some group.
Yeah, right. Right. So
all right,
we know.
Let's finish up.
So where should it be? Where should it be if you go get yours checked? Dr. Barry says, look up what the optimal range is, and then you want to be towards the upper percentile.
How do you get it checked?
So there's actually, you can go to your doctor and request it, right? And then there's
Is there a cheaper way?
There's actually male clinics around. We're close to Tampa, and I hear them on the radio, all the C4MHMD or something like that. But the easiest way, I think, you can actually go to websites. If you Google run my own lab work or something like that, there's all of these third parties that you can pay for it online. Run down to like a Quest Diagnostics or I forget the name of the other one. Just have your blood taken, pee in the cup, and it shows up in your email like 5 days later. So actually did it a while back when we were fiddling around with carnivore, and it was really quite painless, much easier than going to a doctor, and much cheaper too.
Oh, I was going to say, probably requesting that procedure with the doctor just... And then the barrage of questions that will come with it. Like, why do you want this?
Thousands of dollars.
Right.
I don't know that, but I'm guessing.
Yeah, they don't. Docs don't do anything for cheap.
Right.
And not them.
Yeah, the clinics did not move their own lab into the building because it wasn't profitable.
Right.
So
that's a good point.
Like every chapter, he gives us some homework if you don't believe him or you just want to do a deeper dive. So he lists 3 of them here. Testosterone for Life by Abraham Morgenthaler, if I said that right, MD. That was 2008. There was one, this is fun. It's called The Life Plan by Jeffrey S. Life, MD, 2012. And then Estrogeneration, How Estrogenetics Are Making You Fat, Sick, and Infertile by Anthony J., PhD, 2017.
So this can actually have an effect on weight loss.
Oh, I think it has an effect on everything. Yeah, including in large part weight loss.
Wow.
So fatigue, sexual desire, you name it. So
okay,
that's it. Questions, comments, concerns, hit us at snackcast@yes.fit.
Stay moving.
See you.